All right, welcome. It's time for us to look at all the big talking points making the round on the desk on Global Television. My name is Anthony Momodu. Welcome to today's edition. It's the 9th day of August 2024, and we've got a very exciting talking points to look at on today's edition. We're already joined by our guest who is live in the studio. Her name Gertrude. She is an author and a public affairs analyst will be helping us look at all the very exciting talking points. Adabugo Gertrude is right here in the studio. Ada, nice to have you in the studio. Last week you didn't show up because I thought you were one of the protesters. Apparently, you didn't even come out to protest.
We are all protesting from different angles. We mustn't all be in the field.
All right.
Yes.
You're playing safe, right? All right, let's move on to the last talking point before we let you go. Still looking at issues. Let's just take you into the health sector, where the African continent is poised to declare if the public health emergency of the continental security, talking about the M-pox. The continent's health system is saying they think they want to declare M-pox as a pandemic emergency. Do you think we're ready for another pandemic? We saw what happened during the COVID, and now this is M-pox. And also during the Olympics, we hear COVID is back again. Are you worried about how Africa can, handle pandemics?
Because this report was recently released, I think yesterday, by the African Center for Disease Control. Yes. So the M-pox, which they just started calling M-pox recently, because they want to minimize the stigma on it when you call it the monkeypox, as is known. Yeah. So they're trying to control by calling it emergency in the particular country where it is spreading, because it's a communicable disease that can go from human to human. First of all, from animal to human, and it is passable between humans. So if it calls for that emergency, why not? To be able to bracket and save people from making it a widespread pandemic like what we had during COVID.
Well, are you worried in terms of the preparedness of Nigeria and other African countries, especially with the harsh economic situation ravaging Nigeria?
At this point, Nigeria should also be ready, because the report is also coming from WHO? That's World Health Organization. Yeah. So it's a serious thing. Every country should be ready and put their own health mechanisms, are ready and at alert, so that anything you'll be able to tackle it, not when it becomes a problem that you can no longer handle. You now start running helter-skelter. It is a news already. The red alert is already up. So every country, especially African countries, should be ready, including Nigeria, so that if anything happens, we'll be able to tackle it.
All right, well said there. I want to say a big thank you to Adabugo Gertrude Uzo, who, like I told you, she's an author and a public affairs analyst joining us on the desk and helping us look at some of our talking points.